before I came to TNA, you know, something went down in my life, and which it's carried on for a long time. And like, I don't think people realize, you know, the stress that comes with a legal situation. When Ruby was born, just, you know, sitting in there, and we were in the hospital for a week, and just going, oh my gosh, and I had to go on the road that Saturday. As soon as I left the hospital, I went straight on the road. It was crazy. And just sitting in the courtroom and going, oh my God, what's gonna happen in court? It'll drive you mad. You know, you walk into work and you wanna feel good, and you wanna be happy about where you are, but it's just not the same when you got that burden on you, man. You know, it's tremendous. It'll almost drive you insane. There's been so many nights throughout my completed first year with Impact Wrestling, so many nights on the road, just like, man, I'm just acting like I'm okay, but I'm really not, because I got something I need to get done with now before I move on and be the best performer I can. The time in my life had to finally boil over, which, I'll be honest with it, Victory Road, it boiled over.
For me, just fresh in coming back, and you know, a few matches under my belt, I'm the world champion, you know, and here I am representing TNA on a pay-per-view. It's just not a good situation. And you know, Jeff had you know, personal troubles and things going on. Man, I know what that's like. I've been there, you know. I've been there, so I'm not going to point my finger and judge anybody. I had compassion for him that night. I really did. I hated that it had to happen. I hated it because, you know, I love Jeff so much, and you know, I wanted to be able to give the wrestling fans what they deserve to have. I know Jeff did too, but he just wasn't at a place where he was going to be able to deliver that.
I had actually taken the kids and we're going to get them in bed a little early. I had actually left the building. The hotel's literally just across the street, so I was back in the room when I got a phone call and said, you need to get over here now. What is that? As it's being described from 3 different people about me, what happened, I'm going, wow, this is bad. This is real bad.
I know what happened that day. I know that I was out of line. I know I was wrong. And Steen couldn't go out there and perform with somebody that was in that state. And actually, after watching it back, that was the right thing to happen. I needed to come home. And I remember driving home from the airport just feeling weird, like I'd messed up bad. But you like to believe that things happen for a reason, do they? I don't know. In a way, I kind of think they do. But I know for that reason, I think it was extremely right for me to come home. It's sad the way it had to happen, but it happened. And I think that was the end of the Antichrist and the beginning of the new Enigma coming back to Impact Wrestling. So we'll take it from there. I needed to come home and be with my daughter and my wife. I needed that. I needed to get away from the spotlight, anything involved with television, and just come back and get back to my roots and straighten my life out.
You're not walking back in this door. You have no part of this company.
I can't expect you to forgive me and give me another chance. I can't. I damn sure can't expect everybody in the back to forgive me and give me another chance. All I can do is ask. Give me one more shot.
You're out of chances with me. I do not want you here. Nobody wants you here. You need to get your ass out of here right now and leave, period, for good.
I have addressed a lot of people, and sure, they feel weird about me, they have their doubts, but I'm here to prove myself, you know, one more shot. That's what I asked for, and I've got it, and I'm not gonna mess it up.
This is about an entire organization wanting you to have no part of it.
I know that I was out of line. I know I was wrong.
Everybody in this building tonight wants nothing to do with you, Hardy.
Who don't want me here, Jeff? It's pretty obvious these people want me here.
Jeff Hardy deserves a one-on-one match against Jeff Jarrett, and I'm with the fans. Let him fight.
You can't stand the fact that you will never have what I have with these people. You will never light up a crowd like the charismatic Enigma.
You know, I wouldn't say I've had really a change of heart. That it was pretty documented, and it actually aired on the promotional spot talking about that I endorsed Hardy because I truly am very excited to where Jeff Hardy, what his next chapter in his life he's going to take. But from the day he walked in the door, back in the door, I guess I should say, and I saw the division that he created within the company, and he came in with from what I heard, because I refused to be in that room to hear his apology. I thought it was very half-hearted. I thought it was from what I've heard, very scripted, to me, it was like one of these things he felt like he had to do it, that it didn't come from the heart.
Deep down, I think Jeff's always, I don't know if envious is the right word, but he's always, it's always bothered him how, I can make mistakes and still the people seem to always love me and give me another chance. And some people, say, hey, Jeff gets too many chances, whatever. That's not the case at all. And I think Jeff's one of those people that it's like, hey, he's messed up too much. He don't belong here. He don't need to be here. He struck out a long time ago, and that's just not the case, especially here in TNA. Other places, yeah, I've made mistakes. Legally, I made a mistake, but here in TNA, I'm fresh here and I'm back, and this is my second chance here. So it's not 3 strikes yet, on this go-round. So Jeff's just got to deal with me, and that's all there is to it.
If I don't think he's good for short term, I damn sure don't think he's good for long term. And that's sort of what my focus is that I sort of want to cut the head of the snake off before he grows any more legs and arms, and before the groundswell continues to get any bigger.
The fans giving me another chance means a lot. It's pretty much, it inspired my new theme music a lot. Dale Oliver had this idea, resurrected, and it's kind of like a rebirth of Jeff Hardy, and it opens up with one more shot, one more chance, one last chance. And that's how I look at it. It is my last chance, and I'm glad I have it. And I think I deserve it, especially what I have been through the last year. It's been crazy, so I definitely deserve it. And I speak up and say that, and I think the fans feel the same way. And it just means a lot. It means a lot that they didn't give up on me.
How many times does a guy have to burn not only me personally, but professionally, and hundreds of others, not just the wrestlers? It's real simple. He was thinking about himself instead of the company. And we've had several instances that have gone unreported in the situation that went down at Victory Road. But I don't want to take isolated instances. I want to talk about Jeff Hardy, the human being, because when he walked back in the door at Huntsville, Alabama, and he apologized to anyone that would listen, I knew that was a crock of bull is what it was. I didn't buy it. I didn't go into that room and listen to his half-hearted excuse. And ever since that time, he's tried to sort of pull the wool over everybody, and he's doing a pretty good job. That the fans are cheering, and that's cool, because fans are like Pavlov's dogs. They're gonna, you tell them to jump, they're gonna ask how high. But when you get down to not just the young guys in the business, but veterans in this business, and Hardy has them eating out of the palm of his hands because he keeps saying, I'm a changed man. Give me a chance. Give me a second chance. I want to throw up. It makes me sick. So he's out of chances with me, and it sounds like it's a wrestling promo, but at Turning Point, he's got a huge receipt coming.
On Sunday, November 13th, at TNA Wrestling's Turning Point, who will walk away the World Heavyweight Champion? Will this date mark a new championship reign in TNA for Bobby Roode? Will Gail Kim be able to regain the knockout title that she made famous from Velvet Sky? And what will happen when Jeff Jarrett tries to get rid of Jeff Hardy once and for all? In Hardy's first pay-per-view match in over 7 months, will this be a turning point in his career? These matches and many more headline TNA Wrestling's Turning Point live on Sunday, November 13th, only on pay-per-view.